Hello everyone, this is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy, and I have another card tutorial for you today. Last week I didn't get to make a tutorial. Wound up I went into the hospital, and I was there from Tuesday to Thursday, and I didn't get a chance to get much done. I wound up with what the doctor told me it was inflamed pancreas, which is the same thing as pancreatitis. But they finally wound up changing my diabetes medicine. Hopefully that'll help. Anyway, I'm back, and my son's sitting here laughing at me. Go away. I have the this is the one of the celebration sets. I'm actually using quite a bit today for this card. I am using the celebration Hey Chick, and I'm going to be using this funny looking chick right here, and there's actually, I've made up a story for him. He's actually Rodney the Rooster, and he's the cool dude. That's why his hair is different colors and shiny. So you get to meet Rodney the Rooster on this card. I've also used the set Balloon Adventures, and this is, okay, this one's in the Celebration catalog, but this one's in the Occasions catalog. This one's a free item with your $50 order. So what I'm using on this, I'm using these two balloons to stamp this string here, the confetti here, and let's see, Party On, I believe, and then It's Your Birthday. Okay, and I'm also using, for Rodney, I'm going to be coloring him with our watercolor pencils and our blender pen. I do love working with these things. And I'm also using, for the bottom, I'm using the Cupcakes and Carousels paper. I also love this paper because it's not exactly, I don't know, I guess you call it distressed, and I love that look. This is really nice papers. You get, I think you get 6 of each. Let's see, there's 48 6x6 pieces, and I believe there's 6 of each design in them, 6 pages with each design. Okay, I'm also using our stitch framelits. That's for the Whisper White that I cut out, and I'm using the 1, 2, 3, third one out on the ovals, and then for the outside I'm using our layering ovals, which I still haven't got this marked. And I am using, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe it is. Yeah, the 6th one up. And I'm also using our banner, double banner punch, which is in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to use the bottom one down here. Well, actually, I'm using both of them because this is in the Bermuda Bay, the top part. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me get it where you can see it. I'm going to use the top one for the Bermuda Bay, and I'm cutting out the Party On with the bottom one. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp Rodney and color him in so that I can get all these cut out. And let's see, let's go ahead. I didn't even tell you the pieces I'm using. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back into action here. Okay, for the pieces I'm using the Cupcakes and Carousels, of course, and I'm using a piece that's 4 by 1.5. I wrote half on there, but that's 1.5. And then I'm using the Crumb Cake, which is 4 1/4 by 4. And then I'm using the Bermuda Bay, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to have pieces of Whisper White for Rodney and the Party On, and also pieces of Bermuda Bay for just the back banner and then behind Rodney. And I figure you can probably get like a 3 1/4 to 3 1/2 to 2 1/2 piece by 2 1/2 piece of this, and then you may need just a little bit more for the banner. But like I said, I'm using scraps for these, so you can just figure out what you want to do on that. Let's go ahead and, like I said, go ahead and stamp Rodney. Get this out of the way. And I am using our archival black. You can use StazOn for this. I have figured out that the archival black, it winds up, it does move just a little bit. Or, you know, when you're coloring, it smears just a little, but I don't mind. Gives him just a little bit more color. And I'm going to try to get this right in the middle so that I have plenty of room for him. Okay. Hold that down, but don't rock it. That's perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and clean this off since it is a permanent ink. Okay. Okay, there's Rodney. And let's move him up here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and color his hair in and him. I didn't color his feet on this one, but you can if you want to. I'm going to get my pencils and blender pen. And what I used several colors. I used, let's see, Pacific Point for the sky. You know, I may not even do that. But I did use the Melon Mambo. I used the Real Red. And then I used Rich Razzleberry. I also used the gray around his feet. And I used a lot of these Daffodil Delight. Okay, let's go ahead and do that for right now. Go ahead and get his hair. And I turned this upside down so that I could get to it. And the red you may have to go over a few times to get it dark enough like you want. And I just got a few sprigs here and there of it. Get as many as you want. If you hear something in the background, my son started coffee. He wanted some coffee. Okay, then I'm going to come in with the Melon Mambo and just color a few sprigs. Try to keep where you can see me. You know, it really, like I said, it really doesn't matter how many you get, where you color. I'm just coloring a couple of colors in there. Okay, I'm going to do Rich Razzleberry now. And this one's not real dark either. Let's do that here. I may come back in and put some more on some of these sprigs of his. Yeah, let's do up here. Let's do some more red. Let's see, let's get right there. That should be good enough. Now let's go ahead and color. There we go. And I really don't try to stay in the lines because his hair is kind of wild anyway. And I don't even care that I'm getting one on the other. I'm just coloring. You can be a little bit more specific if you want to. I'm just coloring at his hair, just to give it a little color here and there. Okay, then I'm going to clean this off. And go back down here to him and give him a little bit of yellow. And like I said, this is the Daffodil Delight. I'm just coloring at him. And this one, I may give him a little bit more color on his tail feathers. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this yellow. Blend it in. And you really don't have to blend this yellow that much. Just kind of get the streaks off where you colored. Okay. And then I think I'm going to come back in with just a little bit of the rich raspberry on his feathers. Probably making a mistake on this one, but that's okay. Because I'm going to blend it in to the yellow. Yeah, I probably should have left this yellow, but that's okay. We'll just leave Rodney like he is. Okay, then I came back in, gave his hair a little bit of a shine with the Stella. And you want to be careful on this because you will make a mess since he's got sprigs sticking out everywhere. And let's just give his tail a shine. Clean that off. I think I'd rather have his tail yellow, but that's okay. And then I came back in and colored around him at the bottom, in between. You don't have to go to all this trouble, but I did want some color around him. And then the sky, I came in, and I came in very light with this sky. Actually, I think I used the Bermuda Bay on the other one, but that's okay. Oops, I did get that too much, didn't I? I think I spread it. Kind of messed it up a little bit. But you kind of get the idea. Let's go get this. And you can color his feet if you want to. I'm not going to this time. Let's go ahead and get that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to cut him out. And I'm also going to cut out my Bermuda Bay piece with the oval. Let me move these out of the way. I'm through with them. I'll put them back in the case in a minute. Right now I want to bring my big shot in. Okay. And I'm going to cut out Rodney. You can name your rooster whatever you want, but I liked Rodney. And then I'm going to cut out, let me tear this because I don't want it too big in here. Where is my other oval? Right here. I'm going to cut these out. Oops, it's moving on me. Let's move this. Okay, here's Rodney. Put this back on here. And I'm going to go ahead and put him on. Well, I got glitter all over my big shot. Where is my... Okay, Rodney. I smeared him a little bit a while ago, but he's cute. Okay, then I'm going to take my crumb cake, which is a, let me get these out of the way. And I took the, what do you call them? The sprinkle? Not sprinkles, but confetti. And I just put it on the background. Just kind of random spots. Let's go down here. There. It really doesn't matter at the bottom because you're going to be covering that up. That's probably good enough. Oh, you're making a lot of noise over there. Okay, that's all I need crumb cake for. And I need that piece of cupcakes and carousels. And this has got writing on it. So it's a little bitty writing. I don't know if you can see it or not. I wanted to make sure I got it up the right way. Go ahead and put that on. Okay, and then this is going to go on the Bermuda Bay. Backing. It's almost time for my lunch. That's good enough. Oops, you know what? I forgot to get me a piece of Whisper White to go in the middle, so I'll have to do that in a minute. I'm going to put him up on dimensionals right quick. And I went ahead and used 4. You really don't need to, but I just wanted one on each side over here. Okay, we'll set him aside for a minute because I want to cut out some Bermuda Bay, the backing on that. Oh, there it is. I was like, what did I do with my punch? Okay, I want to get that top one in the Bermuda Bay. Okay, and then I want to take Whisper White piece. Let me move this to the side. And this is an awful big piece, so I'm probably going to be cutting it off. I did have a smaller piece somewhere. What did I do with it? Come think of it. This should work. Okay. And I'm going to put Party On. And on this Party On, it's already curved because that, like I said, that comes out of the Balloon Adventures, and it's already curved just a little bit, and I'll show you how much it is curved. That's it. And I wanted it a little bit more, so I just bent it a little bit more. And that's going to be in the Bermuda Bay. Okay, let's move this to the side. And I want to kind of get it up to the top a little bit. And since this is a strip, that is probably going to work just perfect because I want to put it in at the bottom like that. Get it where I want it. And then punch it out. Then I'm going to come back in with a dauber. Uh-oh, where'd my dauber go? There it is, it fell over. With Bermuda Bay. And I'm catching the edge of it. You know, I checked several combinations on these colors and I decided to go with the crumb cake as his background. It just worked out better for me. Okay, then I'm going to take this And I'm going to put some snail up here. Oops. I'm being messy today. And I'm going to come back in with this. And I'm putting the points kind of right down there. I'll show you just as soon as I get it on there. I put the points right in the middle right here of these points, if you can see them. Okay, then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside. Let's see, I need to get a piece of Whisper White because I did do the inside of this and I forgot to get it. Let me grab one right quick. Good thing I have several of these cut. Okay. And I'm going to use the balloons and the string, and I've got each of these balloons. Oops. Let me get my pad here. Bring that in. Okay. Here's the stripe balloon. I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to turn it over and get my polka dot balloon. And put it on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in with the string. And I wanted it in the crumb cake. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put that in crumb cake, and I want to turn it sideways so that I can bring in okay, that's better. I was having trouble with it on this one for some reason at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and cross them. Oop, not that much. Go ahead and set that down. Don't rock it. That's pretty. Okay, then I'm going to put It's Your Birthday in black. I could put it in Bermuda Bay, but I wanted to go ahead and do with the black. And I have it, what did I do with it? I moved it. Oh, I moved it because I was going to use one of these other blocks on it. Let's pull this off so I can see it. Okay, let's go ahead and put that down right there where they cross. That's why I wanted it in black, because I was putting it on top of the strings. Ooh, that's okay. It's okay. Works just fine. Alright, now we can start putting this together. Get this out of the way. Bring my card back in. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to turn it back over. Pull the backing off the dimensionals. And stick him up here. Right in the middle. Hope that's straight. And then put this on. Come on. Right under him. Let's see. How did I do? Yeah, I got it down in there. But I think I'm going to leave it up just a little bit more on this one. There we go. And crease it. Okay. There's my party on. And my rockin' rooster, Rodney the Rooster. He's, like I said, he's the cool dude with the weird hair. Weird colored hair. Can you see that sparkle on him? He likes his hair sparkling too. And then it's your birthday inside. And they do, this does come, this birthday one, it does come with the thinlits to cut out balloons and stuff. It's actually a pop-up card. And I'm thinking I'm going to do that one the next time. The pop-up card with that set. So be looking for that. And hopefully I'm back for good. As you can see, I'm not wearing my watch. I'm bruised all over where they drew blood and everything else. So anyway, I'm glad to be back and doing my videos. This is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy. See you next time. Bye.